You pull into a steep driveway, throw your automatic transmission straight into park, release the brake pedal, and hear that loud mechanical clunk as your car settles. That tiny noise is actually the sound of your entire vehicle resting its multi-thousand-pound weight on a tiny metal pin inside your transmission. Most drivers do not realize that these subtle, everyday driving habits are actively destroying their drivetrains from the inside out, leading to thousands of dollars in premature repair bills that could easily be avoided. When you rely solely on the parking pawl without setting the emergency brake first, you put immense shear force on that small metal latch in the transmission housing. Over time, that constant tension stretches, shift cables, strains, engine mounts, and risks shearing the pawl off entirely. The proper sequence is simple but critical. Keep your foot firmly on the brake pedal, shift into neutral, set the emergency brake, let the car rest its weight on the parking brake, and only then slide the shifter into park. When you are ready to drive away, press the brake pedal, shift out of park, and release the handbrake. Another silent killer of automatic transmissions is shifting between drive and reverse while the car is still creeping along. Whether you are rocking out of a snowbank or rushing a quick parallel parking maneuver, tossing the gear selector into reverse while rolling forward sends a massive shockwave of torque through the internal clutch packs and planetaries. Modern transmission computers try to cushion this blow, but forcing the hydraulic clutches to absorb momentum meant for your brake pads severely accelerates wear. Always bring the vehicle to a complete stop before switching drive modes. Before we dive into the internal fluid secrets that save your torque converter from burning up, take a quick second to hit that subscribe button so you never miss our hands-on garage guides. Many drivers still fall for the old myth that putting an automatic car into neutral at a red light saves fuel or reduces strain on the engine. Modern fuel-injected vehicles burn virtually no extra fuel while idling in drive with your foot on the brake pedal. Throwing the transmission back and forth into neutral at every single traffic light does not save gas, but it does cause unnecessary wear on the shift linkages and valve body solenoids. Leaving the car in drive keeps fluid pressure stabilized through the valve body, protecting your internal seals and clutches. Speaking of transmission health, never believe a manufacturer when they claim automatic transmission fluid is filled for life. Over time, heat and mechanical shear degrade the chemical additives in transmission fluid. Fresh ATF is bright red and odorless, but as friction material and oxidation build up, it turns dark brown or black and takes on a burnt smell. Allowing degraded fluid to circulate causes valve body sticking, harsh shifts, and internal overheating. Check your transmission fluid every 30,000 to 40,000 miles, and aim for a drain and fill every 30,000 miles to keep the torque converter and clutch packs fully protected. Driving down steep mountain grades presents another major hazard for automatic transmissions and braking systems alike. Riding your brake pedal all the way down a long hill causes brake pads and rotors to overheat rapidly, leading to severe brake fade where your pedal turns soft and loses stopping power. At the same time, leaving the transmission in standard drive mode causes it to constantly hunt between gears as you speed up and slow down. Instead, manually downshift into a lower gear range or switch to manual mode. Engine braking controls your downhill speed naturally, keeping your brakes cool and stabilizing the transmission. Right before we examine how cold weather idling habits can destroy your piston rings, make sure to hit that subscribe button to join our community and keep your vehicle running smoothly. Tailgating and aggressive braking in daily traffic is another habit that ruins more than just your gas mileage. Following the car ahead too closely forces you to react constantly with sudden, sharp braking. This continuous cycle of hard stopping generates extreme thermal spikes on your brake rotors, causing them to warp and chatter. Tailgating also keeps your engine and transmission in a constant state of hunting for torque. By maintaining a safe 3-second safety gap, you can simply lift off the accelerator pedal early, letting engine compression slow you down naturally while preserving your brake pads and saving fuel. Engine warming routines are equally misunderstood, especially during cold winter mornings. Slamming the gas pedal immediately after a cold start causes severe scuffing on cold cylinder walls and piston rings. When an engine sits overnight, oil drains down into the oil pan, and cold engine oil is thick and slow to circulate. Accelerating hard before the oil reaches operating temperature starves upper valve train components. However, letting your car idle in the driveway for 15 minutes is equally harmful, as prolonged idling on a cold engine allows unburnt fuel to wash past the piston rings and dilute your crankcase oil. The proper approach is to let the engine idle for about 30 seconds on mild days, or up to 2 minutes in sub-zero cold weather, just long enough for oil pressure to build and stabilize across the engine block. Drive gently at low RPMs until the oil reaches full operating temperature, remembering that oil takes twice as long to warm up as engine coolant. Launch control maneuvers and floor-boarded takeoffs from a complete stop put catastrophic strain on your drivetrain. Mashing the throttle instantly forces the torque converter to stall out under maximum torque load, rapidly spiking fluid temperatures past safe limits and frying internal friction linings. If you want your automatic transmission to last beyond 200,000 miles, reserve aggressive acceleration for when the vehicle is already rolling smoothly with the torque converter fully locked up. Taking care of an automatic transmission does not require complicated mechanical knowledge. By avoiding sudden direction changes, managing fluid health, using your parking brake properly, and letting your engine warm up correctly, you can prevent major mechanical breakdowns and keep your car shifting smoothly for years to come. What driving habits or transmission troubles have you encountered with your own car lately? Drop your vehicle model, error codes, or shift stories in the comments below so we can help you diagnose them. Thanks for watching, and hit that subscribe button before you go so you never miss our next deep dive into automotive care.